Hello everybody, I'm Batewolf and welcome back to our playthrough of Ratchet Clank, otherwise known as a game that is part of one of the greatest game franchises of all time, Ratchet Clank. You know it, you've heard of it, you're watching it. Let's go. It's time to move on to planet Batalia.
What should we go to? The navigation computer indicates that an important message was left for us on planet Batalia.
Good job killing my incredibly enthusiastic and excitable intro there, guys. Thank you. Nevertheless, though, I do agree with Clank. We do need to go to planet Batalia. As I stated before him, it wasn't his idea. I swear I said it first. You guys heard it. But anyway, here we are. And I think we're going to be greeted by a cutscene here as we fly in. So I want to be careful that I don't speak over this as well. I think there's some battleship. Yeah, there you go. Okay, and we were, so I'm glad I was prepared for that. I thought we were going to see more of the battleships, but we didn't. That's fine, though. We do see them in the sky right now. Absolutely crazy. Some bigger ones, some smaller ones. All kinds of defensive fire coming from the turrets over there. Extremely cool. Great to see and take it all in. And without further ado, I guess let's get into it.
Incoming enemies detected.
There we go. Taking care of some of those guys. We do actually need to meet our friend down there. And I must say, I hope this doesn't come off as, like, negative or all that much. But, and it's not meant to be too much of a criticism. However, I feel like this character over here that we've got to go and meet is a little bit kind of absent in this game. Maybe she comes into it a little bit more in the future, but she's kind of forgettable to me. Maybe that's partly because the fact that she didn't exist, to be totally honest, in the first game, or in fact the original series. But they have switched things up with some characters here, as we know, as we've seen in the playthrough so far, in addition to also adding a couple of new ones as well, which is totally fine. It's not meant to be exactly the original, right? It's meant to be the game based on the movie, based on the game, as we know, so that's all good. But I hope she does come into play a little more in the future. And without further ado, let's get on the ground rails, of course. Be a good idea to do this before heading on to the next portion. The main mission portion, actually. We'll do this part. We'll do this part instead right now, because who doesn't love a bit of grind rail action? Especially to kick the episode off with. Absolutely beautiful. And you know what? If I remember, I will actually take a look at the Holocards in this episode as well. I know I've kind of put that off for a little while. It's been a little while since I mentioned it. Then again, I think this is only episode 8, so that's fine. And speak of the devil, I think we picked up another card pack there as well. So we'll certainly take a look at those in the future of this episode, for those that are kind of curious about what that's all about. It won't take us too much long to talk about, but it is still worth exploring and explaining anyway, just in case there's someone that's unaware of what the situation is with those. And the reason I actually... Moving on, by the way. The reason I actually go along every rail is just to make sure we collect all the bolts and discover everything possible on the rails. That's why you'll often see me, you know, going around the same portion twice, as we did a touch earlier here. But right now, it does look like we're continuing just fine, and I don't think there's another portion from this point that actually wraps back on itself. Could be wrong. It may very well be, but regardless of that, we are just gonna... I understand, I understand.
Just hold them off as long as you can.
And it does look like there is another part here. Oh, okay, I mistimed my jump there. That's rough. Never mind, though. We're okay. We can get back on it. But basically there, I'm just describing how or why our players are do here. But that's fine. You guys get it. Guys are a bunch of smart individuals, right? And, of course, we've got a little bit of dialogue there from Cora as well. That must be her name. The new character introduced into this game. Yeah, she's somewhat kind of forgettable to me. I say that in the nicest possible way, because all of these games I obviously don't like crap talking them. But I will be honest as well, which, you know, I maintain total integrity, whether it's Dark Souls, whether it's Ratchet and Clank, two of my, in fact, my two favourite franchises of all time, it's got to be said. But I will still criticize when I feel like they deserve it, and I think that's
Ratchet, the Blarg are advancing towards Starwatch. We can
a
reach
very
the
strong
material
quality that I've got.
right now.
At least I see it as a positive quality.
Just hold them off as long as you can.
I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm going to say what I'm actually feeling, you know? There we go. Ring around the rosy. We don't really want to sing too much of that nursery rhyme because it actually is associated with the Black Death, I believe, if my memory serves to be correct there. A tissue, they all fall down, that's right. It's a reference to the plague, yeah, it's used in a nursery rhyme for kids, which is fine, you know, there's nothing wrong with that, but I just thought I'd explore a little bit of the actual meaning behind it there.
Hey Ratchet, Grim here. Been following your adventures and I couldn't be happier for you. Listen, I don't know if I ever told you this, but I have a brother on Pocataru. His name's Felton. We don't talk much on account of him being a bit of a slacker, but he sent me a distress call this morning. He said Trek was attacking Pocataru with these hydro harvester things. I guess the Blarg want their ocean water for something. I tried calling the Rangers, but Captain Quark kept directing me to his agent. Anyway, if you have a moment, could you swing by and check in on him? Thanks, kid. I'm proud of you.
And there we get another info bot. We can go to Pocataru. Love the sun. Quite a contrast to this kind of... In fact, not even kind of. It's an extremely cool environment, as you can see there by the glaciers, the snowy mountains, and so on and so forth. The next planet we'll be going to will be in the sun on a nice beach full of spiky, bouncy fish that roll across the sand.
Our assistance. We should head into the city and help the Rangers protect Starwatch.
We can do that, but first, I must keep a, a promise to the viewers here, and we can look at the card collection.
Big Al here. You've just collected your first Holocard.
It's not our first, we collected that a good while ago, but nevertheless, thank you, Big Al.
You can earn single Holocards by defeating enemies. Or you can explore secret areas to find packs of 3. Your goal is to complete a whole set of Holocards.
Okay, I guess Big Al did do a decent job of introducing that, so let's let him do the talking for now. And I think he'll probably give us more dialogues here as we open more packs. Ooh, we got a Rhino card there as well. Beautiful. Absolutely awesome. Oh, we got another Rhino card. We got another Rhino card. Let's open another pack. Yeah, those ones just get thrown into our backpack. The ones that we actually take the time to look at are the Rhino cards, because I think once we collect all those, as we found in Blackwater City, we will actually be able to trade them for the actual weapon itself. So I hope I actually get the chance to do that on this playthrough. That would be awesome. Get Skid McMarks there in the Predator launcher. I realised in the pack before that as well, I think we got Talwyn. Very cool character. Now, she's good. She's memorable. And I must also touch on that. Maybe a couple of the new characters in this game aren't that memorable because it's not been, like, drummed into my nostalgic memory of playing these games as a kid, you know? So, and I played those games over and over, so of course I got extremely familiar with them. And maybe considering that this is technically my first playthrough, it's like 1.5 basically, because I played half of the game, I think it was up until this point, actually, on Batalia, before I decided to restart and actually start the series of it. So, yeah, I think we need to spend more time with them, you know, more playthroughs to totally get them ingrained into my memory. I think that might be it. Maybe they're not all that much, maybe they're not all that forgettable, but, there's two sides to that, I suppose. That's my perspective on it. Oh, we got Ratchet as well. Wait, we're not even going to take a moment to look at ourselves? Excuse me? We're the hero here, right? Okay, so basically, without taking too long here, let's just spam through our packs.
Just completed a set. Impressive.
And there we go, we completed a set. The Navalis set, we got the Valley, the Waterworks, and of course, the Legendary Plumber. And when you complete a set here, just to explain a touch further, you do get a bonus that sticks with your character forever. I don't know if it resets on New Game Plus. Like I said, this is actually like my first time going through the game properly, fully. We will actually complete it on this playthrough, as opposed to the little bit that I played beforehand, like off camera, like I said. But it does actually stick with your character for this playthrough. The amount of raritanium you earn is increased by 5 for completing this set, which is cool. And that basically gives you more information about it there. Completing Holocard sets gives you the eternal admiration of collectors across the galaxy, and some... Sorry, I wasn't struggling with that word. I was just trying to mask a hiccup and a burp. And some enhancements to your equipment. But really, it's all about the collector cred. Damn right it is.
Set complete.
So that's the basic gist of it. You understand there. You get the different bonuses as you complete the sets. We've got another one there for the Grievitron, and so on and so forth. That's how it works.
You just completed a card set.
Ooh,
That's a whole set.
Omni Wrench set there as well. And of course here we are greeted with the list of sets that we've got. We have the... Ooh, what's this now? Okay, we can do that. Switch between your normal holo cards and your rhino cards. Press L1 and R1. So we've got a little bit of a tutorial in here as well, which is cool. Unlike normal holo cards, you cannot trade for rhino cards, and they do not give any bonuses for completing sets. Because of course, like I say, you actually get the rhino weapon if you complete all of this, as we found out earlier. But collect all Rhino 3 sets, and you can trade them for the real Rhino. Good luck. Good luck. Yeah, not Rhino 3, by the way. All 3 Rhino sets. I don't want any misunderstanding going on there when we actually get the Rhino 1 instead of the Rhino 3. You have enough duplicate cards to trade for a new card. Okay, this is another mechanic. So we can press triangle there to start trading. And I believe, to trade for a card, please select the card and hit good luck. And hit X. Good luck for completing your collection. I just got severely distracted by a house alarm going on outside there, but it's been quiet now. Hopefully you guys didn't really hear that. Alrighty, let's click X. What we can do here, you see in the bottom left, we've got duplicates times 22. What we can do there is spend some of them. So times 5 here, for example, for the hero set.
Way to go. A complete set.
We can click on that, and we actually unlock the hero set there. Wait, did we get all of them right there? I think we did. Yeah, we completed the set. We already had Quark, we had Ratchet, and now we've got Clank, so we completed that set, and it takes up 5 of your duplicates. So for every 5 you trade, you unlock a card in whichever one you want to pick, basically. So we'll do it here as well. Girl power, we'll go for that. We got Talwyn, we got Angela, and now
You just completed a set.
we've got Darla. Who doesn't love a bit of Darla, right? And of course we get 5% extra bolts from that set and that set, so that stacks to 10, and so on and so forth. So that's just a basic introduction there of how all the sets work. Kind of cool to look at what's in each set as well, what matches up with each other. You've got Iridia there, the famous Sand Sharks. You've got Skid McMarks, Navalis, oh, we've looked at that one before. Veldin, we've got of course the Workshop, the Plateau, and I'm not sure what that last one is, but you know, we can also trade, so let's just take a look at that, right?
Set complete.
Boom. And it's Grimroth. Sweet. There we go. And that's another set complete. That one actually increases the holo rate drop, so you can get more cards. Another 5% there. So that's just a basic idea of how the card collection works there. I'm glad I finally got to showcase that. And I think I did a decent job of it. Hopefully you guys get a good understanding of that. And now we can get back into the meat and potatoes. Playing... or bread and butter, actually. You can use either phrase there, I suppose. Get back to the combat here on Batalia. Get killing these enemies and work our way to the base. Try and help out the anti-aircraft guns. There we go, destroy those guys. And actually, as I mentioned... okay, maybe this is a really weird segue. I don't even know if I should even do this. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. I guess it's just kind of weird to say while talking about Ratchet and Clank, but I mean, I've got to say now, right? But actually, when I was saying that about the anti-aircraft guns, I got flashbacks of not World War II. I don't want to say that, but my granddad was actually an anti-aircraft gunner in North Africa during World War II. Then, of course, moved across to Italy and worked up through Italy during the war. So, I'm flabbergasted that I even brought that up there because it's such a weird thing to talk about while playing Ratchet and Clank. But there's a bit of insight into me, or my family at least, some personal information. But it's fine. I guess it's okay to talk about whatever you want, right? As long as you're not offending people, but or as long as you're not saying anything offensive at least. But yeah, there's a bit of shared information for you guys there. Hopefully you don't mind, and maybe some of you guys find that kind of interesting and maybe cool to a certain degree. We shall never forget. Anyway, alrighty. After moving on from that strange segue, let's actually get back down here into the combat again. We'll grab a few of these boxes and then tighten up the enemies the best we can. My goodness, they do hit hard, and I think on this level, considering there's a lot going on, it's probably going to be hard to kind of not die here. I do anticipate that we'll die at least once or twice, but that's totally okay. We'll see how it goes. But first, it's time for some puzzle action. Who doesn't love a bit of a puzzle? Kaboom? Kaboom, though. Oh, hold up. Hold up. Right, which one does this block? Okay, let's get that out of the way so it's not blocking anything. That does them too. Oh, this ring needs to move around, of course. That gonna do it? And then outermost portion, maybe? Does this outer portion do anything? Yeah, we can line it up like that. We just need to do this last one. Let's see how that works. Damn, when I came through here the first time, I did it so quickly, and now I'm struggling. But it is a bit of a puzzle. It's nice to actually, you know, do a little bit of that. Who doesn't love a bit of a puzzle, right? A bit of a challenge, so that's cool. Okay, spin this one around a bit. Nothing's getting blocked there, right? Those two are complete. This one is being blocked, though. So let's try and spin that out of the way. Like that, and then like this. We got it. There we go, not too hard in the end. And another Holocard pack, speak of the devil there. And it is a Rhino one, as we can tell there. Unless they all actually have the Rhino symbol on the front, I actually didn't really pay attention to that much. Maybe they just have random themes from the games, and you know, like I say, I didn't really pay much attention to that, but regardless, that's okay. Maybe there's a boosted chance to get a Rhino card there, or maybe you're guaranteed. Who knows? Alrighty, let's jump across there. Throw up more Groovytron action. Ooh, 2 HP. We're in trouble. I think we're going to die here, actually. If I actually avoid this, I did well. Let's see. We actually did get out of there. That's cool. Let's try and take care of them best we can. Make them all pixely. Gotta love it. And I actually want some nanotech right now. Can we get across there without the bridge? Ooh, we cannot. We're in trouble then. Throw up more of this. Zircon action as well. And there we go too. Sweet stuff. Enemy down. That's right, Ratchet. Just got to watch out for all these projectiles as well as the dudes coming close to me. Otherwise, oh yeah, we're going to be reset. There we go. Get sent back. Not going to be too far though. We're still at the bridge. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. We heard you. We are ready. I guess we weren't ready for that though. That was an interesting death, that's for sure.
We've got to get across this bridge. They're coming out of the snow.
Keep them away from that bolt crate.
There we are. Use our pyro on these dudes. And I guess instead of trying jumping across to the nanotech, which we don't need right now, we can launch an attack from above like that. Just use our bombs, launch them down there. Take cover behind the top of the cliff here so they can't hit us. And just rinse and repeat. Take care of them that way. We could still get hit, of course, but we're in a decent position. We're in a decent position here, well shielded. We've got a bit of cover, so very nice. And another pack there too. Who doesn't love that? We won't do any more opening of them on this episode yet. We'll probably take a look a little bit more of that in the future due to the fact that we've just recently explored basically what it's all about. So, we can crack on with the level. We don't really need to look at the card packs any further just yet at this moment. However, I do need to be a little worried about my life. Oh, that guy hurled himself at me. Or was that just simply the death animation there?
Ratchet, hop on that bull crank.
I'm taking a look around here first because I think there was a secret area here at some point. Oh no, that's further across. That's over on that side, right? And here as well. Oh, I've not got my explosive thing anymore. That's not going to work. Proton drum? No, we need to use our bomb glove to get in there. I do remember that piece. That was in the original for sure. But right now, let's do the bolt crank. Get across the bridge there. And we'll hopefully get some more ammo so we can blow a hole in the wall. Star Watch is this way. Look at this. The real Captain Quark right there, my lady. Of course, the real Captain Quark really didn't do an awful lot. She's actually helping us out and doing stuff. That's good. We are running dangerously low on ammo, though. There is that. One more hit will finish us off as well. Oh, we actually jumped right back into it. I hope we don't get reset all the way back again there.
Star Watch is this way.
That's good. We actually only get sent back just to this bit.
If Star Watch does not fall, our mobility in this sector will be greatly inhibited. I will not tolerate failure.
See the armor plates there? Falling off him, doing a good job of tightening him up, and there he goes, he's dead.
Nice shooting.
One thing that I always found to be rather fearsome on this level... Ooh, there's so much talking, I'm sorry. One thing that was always fearsome in this original level was the tanks. They were pretty damn powerful, if you remember. They were always quite scary, always did a lot of damage. That's right, nothing more to brighten the mood than a good gold bolt, right? Who doesn't love one of those? Lovely, and I think we do. Yeah, there we go, we've got plenty of fusion grenades left, so we can go back over to that wall over yonder there, and take care of that too. Blow a hole in it, see what's inside. I actually can't remember. Let's take a look. Oh, some raritanium. Very nice. Yeah, I definitely can't remember in the original. It's been a good while. It may have actually been... yeah, I'm not too sure, to be honest. And of course, I don't know in this game because... well, I guess I have, like, played this part, but... I've not... I just don't remember what was in there, but I guess we found out now anyway. A bit of raritanium, some nice bolts, and some good stuff. Some all-around good stuff. I think we got a little bit more ammo in there as well, which is sweet. Speaking of bolts, we are actually building them up quite nicely now. I'd say when we get to the next planet, we should be able to buy a weapon or two, which I definitely look forward to taking a look at. Woo! Down the ice path we go, the ice sledge.
Is not Lombax's natural habitat.
It's not a Lombax's natural habitat. You are correct there, Clank.
Well, looks like the reinforcements arrived. Let's get to work.
Indeed. What else was I going to say there? Oh, it was actually really fun going down the slide. There is also another slide here on the other side. Just this way. And go all the way back down if we get on here. And then, you know, skate back down in that direction, which is sweet too. That was always a very fun portion of the game for me too. Although it's simple and kind of small, still going on them slides was always a lot of fun. Really good time for sure. Just a little bit of enjoyment, some nice high-speed sliding. Much like in the sewer system on Novalis, when you can jump down there. Also really cool. And in addition to that, there was something else I wanted to say too, but I guess I've got so many thoughts here going on at once while playing, it's like, I can't remember, I don't know. Maybe it'll come back to me in just a moment. Oh, I remember what it was. Sounds kind of silly, I guess, but I've been playing so much Dark Souls recently, and Souls games overall, a few of them, to be honest. I've been jumping between this one and that, but looking at my bolts, it's actually kind of scary because... Oh, that was scary, dying so late in the fight there. We're going to have to do that whole thing again now. That kind of sucks, but it's okay. We just get more gameplay out of it, so that's all good, right? But to my point, I've been playing so much of that recently, where I feel like if I die on this game, or at least I did when I loaded it up, and we started to get into our first fights in this episode today, I felt like if I was going to die, I'd end up losing my bolts, you know, like you lose your souls for dying in Dark Souls. Maybe that's stupid, but I guess that Dark Souls has really got a strong impression over me there. But thankfully, in this game, we don't need to worry about that. We keep hold of them, even if we die. Very nice. Excuse me. Tried to shield the cough. May have sounded a little bit more feminine than it otherwise would have, but that's just because I don't want to honk directly down the mic and deafen you guys. Okay, much cleaner fight this time, at least so far. Nearly taking care of all these guys. There is the tank that's still left. That's kind of worrying. A few more blag jumping at the ground too, but that's okay. We can just ride this bad boy. We're not? No, we're good. We're good. Oh, it's madness. What the hell's even going on? Let me up. Oh, I need to escape. Oh, we're actually out of ammo there. Oh, we're going to have to rely on these. Not my favourite weapon in the game. And we're more nanotech around just in case. Does not look like it. Alrighty, where's this lad gone? He dived underground. He's jumped back up. There we go. Tightened him up. And another bolt crank.
For failing to terminate the Galactic Rangers. So, the board and I have decided to offer a little employee incentive. The blarg who helped the Galactic Rangers meet their end will get an all-expenses-paid trip to the third ring of Holobash. Parties, orbital dinner cruises. Why, I even offer cooking classes.
That actually does sound really good. I mean, if I was one of those troopers, I'd definitely try and... Hell, forget that. I might even turn myself in to get that reward. That sounds good as hell. Even some cooking classes. Oh, we've got the warmonger here. Can actually afford that right now too. Yeah, sorry, Plasma Striker. We're going to go for the warmonger. Expensive. But there we go anyway. It gives us a little bit more firepower for this level. Very nice. Very cool stuff.
Those laser turrets could be a real problem for us. We're gonna have to find another way inside. You take point, I'll cover you.
Hell yeah, let's go. Another Magna Boot situation.
Not bad, Ratchet.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I always like these little...
I don't like this at all. If Drek takes down Star Watch, there won't be anything standing between him and every planet in the system.
Where's Captain
Oh,
Quark?
the timing on that was beautiful, right?
Urgent Galactic Ranger business to attend to.
Weird. All right, I guess it's on us then.
Yeah. A little dialogue snippet there was absolutely beautiful. Just as I'm saying... I mean, you guys get it, right? Just as I'm saying I like it, she says, I don't like this at all. Oh my god. Wow. Wow, wow. But what I was going to say there was I do actually really enjoy the... them little segments. Whenever you get grind rails or the Magna Boot segments, it's always so much fun, right? Always a great time. Really enjoyable pieces of the game, I've got to say. A great portion of the gameplay these games have brought, which is absolutely fantastic. I always love that stuff. As well as the usual pace-breaking thing that I talk about, which I believe is definitely true. Not that the game struggles with pace in any way, but...
Drek's gonna throw everything he has at us. You ready for this?
But nevertheless, I do feel like those parts really do help to negate that anyway, which is super cool. So, big fan of that. Alrighty, back to the combat though. We throw out a Groovitron there, and Warmonger ammunition, which is sad because that's a powerful as hell weapon. But we're still cool as well here with our Combustor. We're still able to maintain a little bit of range while blasting away, jumping all over the show, so we'll be able to get rid of these guys, take care of them, kill them off, and progress through the level no trouble, I think. No, there will be a couple of other tanks coming up in just a moment as well, which was in the original. I'm glad that they brought these back in here too. Certainly a nice segment of the game. Mixes up the enemies as well, and also provides a bit more of a challenge. However, first, I really want to get that. I want my nanotech. We might as well grab all these bolts while we're at it as well. Or maybe we don't want to destroy all of them. There we go, we can climb up using that. We have the high ground now. Anakin. I don't remember the dialogues exactly, but... or maybe I can remember the dialogues there.
Good work. Come on, Star Watch is this way.
Does he even mention the high ground, or is it just something that's... Yeah, I have the high ground, Anakin. Don't try it. At least it's something like that. That's Star Wars, by the way, if anybody's not picking up what I'm putting down. Oh, yeah. Those boxes do help you climb up there, though I'm sure you could just do that with a helipad anyway, but I find it nice how those little boxes act as a somewhat pseudo staircase for you to make your way up. Oh, we're getting double whammy action on the tanks right now. Oh, we got rid of those guys pretty quickly, taking care of the tanks. Very nice. Oh, we do see an enemy spawner there as well. We want to make sure we're killing off that. For sure. Do you like living underground? Ask the farmer. I realise I'm making so many references here in this episode, but at least I'm explaining them. The farmer, a creature in the Elder Scrolls franchise, a form of former white elves. They live underground. Hehe. Okay, and we move up here to the big anti-aircraft gun that I spoke about right at the start of the level, and I believe now we will get to use it.
But it looks like the system's on lockdown. We need to get this thing online and fast.
We will certainly do that. And from this point forward, right now,
Perhaps the trespasser will be useful
is
here.
where I've played up to in this remake here. So going beyond this point, I totally have no clue what's going to happen.
Lock has upgraded security. I just upgraded your trespasser so it can activate and deactivate rings.
Okay, cool.
Can you test it out for me by deactivating the ring? Excellent. Now test the activation functionality. Perfect. Thanks. And be sure to use this new functionality from now on.
Don't tell me what to do. No, but that's actually fine. We'll be sure to do that. Let's spin that one. Is that gonna always block something? I guess we'll deactivate that one and then spin this round. Do that. Go back out to the outer layer, and we're in.
Starwatch defense cannon online.
Nice work, Ratchet. Hop on the defense cannon. I'll cover you.
Sweet, we do actually get to use it. When I say I don't know anything from this point forward, I mean I do, because I played the original game, so you can expect a lot of recurring themes. We'll be going to the same planets. The general idea is going to be the same, right? But I just wanted to make clear from this point, I've not seen a thing, so it should be cool to experience as well, and any little changes they've made will be brand new to me. Alrighty, let's get in the ship, get battling, let's go. Excuse me, my apologies.
We're gonna take down those warships one by one. When the cannon charges, open fire.
I'm using my machine gun right now. It's not doing an awful lot. Then again, maybe this is a big boy with a lot of HP. Oh, I'm taking it as that little hexagon there is a beacon of charge.
Use the Starwatch ion cannon against those capital ships.
We've got to wait for the charge, right? Or maybe this is the ion cannon. It's listed as machine gun though. But let's try and take this down. We are building up our big weapon right now.
Those walls are too thick for standard ordnance. We have to hit them with an ion blast.
Okay, maybe we can do that now then.
Fully charged.
Okay, so stop telling me, girl. I am filling it up, and then like she says there, and like I was just saying, once we've filled those bars, we can hit them with a big blast that's going to take care of them. Kaboom! Exhibit A. There we go.
I got it! Clank, did you see that? No, but congratulations.
Get rid of a couple of those mini ones as well. Oh, I forgot about them, the missiles.
We have to hit them with an ion blast.
Scary stuff. So I guess what she's incentivizing here is kill the mini ships, to, which also boost your charge. In addition to that, the rockets coming in here, we can also boost our charge like that, and then only focus the big ships once we get the ion blast charge ready.
Starwatch ion cannon. Starwatch ion cannon armed.
Ooh. Got it ready. And let's go for you right there. Fire! Got him.
Hit confirmed.
A lot of these missiles wrapping around now.
Those capital ships.
Oh, another one here. Coming in from the right. And a second. One on the left. Good. Let's try and blow up some more of the mini ships. Get our charge going. There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
Ion cannon at 25%.
Well, we need it to be 100. We need it to be 100 to take care of the ships. The big battleships, that is. Nearly there. Nearly at the charge, and then we can open fire again.
Ion cannon at 75%.
Fire again.
Sweet. Kaboom. Got him.
You got it. Nice shooting.
Now there's only one left. Gotta love it. Take care of these dudes.
Starwatch ion cannon at 25%.
A lot of missiles and smaller ships coming in to take advantage of us right now. Ooh. Keep the blasting going. Nearly there, nearly at that 75%.
Starwatch ion cannon at 75%.
Cannons ready. Fire.
Missile impact detected.
Got him.
Nice work, kid.
Kaboom.
They're retreating.
We did it!
That's what Drek gets when he messes with the Galactic Rangers.
Yeah! Woohoo!
All available objectives complete. Now we can head back to the ship. She's gonna fly over there, I would assume. That's right. We jump in our classical flying taxi.
Ha! You did it, kid! We're getting reports that the rest of Drek's fleet is retreating. Alaris, confirm.
Copy that, Brax. All remaining warships are turning back towards Cortu. You guys did great work.
I agree. Sorry I couldn't be with you today. I hope you know I was with you in spirit. Let's rendezvous and follow those blarg back.
Copy that, Captain. We'll see you in a bit.
Looks like we're secure. You did well today, Ratchet. You too, Clank. I'll see you both on Cortu.
And there we go. Brilliant stuff. Now we can either go to Pocataru or Quartu. I think those are different planets. Yeah, I think they are. Unless it's referring to a specific area. No, I think they are separate though. That's fine. We've got the choice there. But I think we will probably go to Pocataru next. After this Chilican, I feel like it would be nice to get a little bit of sun. But right now, that will have to wait for another episode. It looks like time to wrap up. That's another planet complete. And very nice. I'm glad we got the chance to explore the Holopacks in this episode too. In addition to actually surpassing the point of which I reached on my, play around with the game off camera. So now that the playthrough here on camera is ahead of that, that is beautiful. And we can certainly continue this next time. So once again, everybody, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please feel free to leave a like. If you didn't, no hard feelings. And once again, this has been Betawolf. Thank you all very much. It's been a blast, quite literally in this episode. And I shall see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.